Hey everyone, hello. So for today's video, we're going to dive into a term that shows up everywhere this time of year. We're talking about Black Friday. Now, for most of us, Black Friday means crazy discounts, long lines, packed malls, and maybe even camping outside of a store at 3 a.m. I know I used to back in the day. But the origin of the phrase, oh, that's much stranger. It goes back to a 19th century financial disaster, then jumps to crowded post-Thanksgiving streets in Philadelphia, and eventually ends up as the retail holiday we know today. So first, let's rewind and break down Black Friday, how it went from disaster to dollars. So our story begins not in a mall, but on Wall Street in 1869. The very first Black Friday had nothing to do with shopping at all. Two speculators, Jay Gould and James Fisk, decided they were going to corner the U.S. gold market. Yep, all of it. Their scheme pushed gold prices higher and higher, creating massive instability. And then on September 24th, 1869, it all came crashing down. The government stepped in, prices collapsed, fortunes were lost in hours. The stock market spiraled, and newspapers called it Black Friday because of the financial devastation that it caused. So originally, Black Friday was less about doorbusters and more about economic busts. And then you fast forward to the 1950s and the phrase returns, but this time in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The day after Thanksgiving was already one of the busiest days of the year due to the huge Army-Navy football game that was held that Saturday. And tourists poured in. Shoppers packed the downtown department stores. Traffic was a nightmare, and retail staff called out, and police had to work overtime. And the exhausted, overwhelmed Philadelphia police started calling the day Black Friday. Not because of profits, not because of sales, but because of the absolute chaos, the fender benders, the swarming crowds, the shoplifters, and the gridlocked streets. To them, Black Friday meant bad, a day they dreaded every single year. Now, retailers in Philly, they hated the negative sound of Black Friday. They didn't want customers thinking about stress or accidents or police misery. So they tried something creative. They attempted to rename it Big Friday. Yep, Big Friday. They printed ads, they pushed it in the news. They really tried to make it happen, but like that shit never caught on. Customers didn't buy it. Get it? They didn't buy it. Huh. And journalists didn't buy it. Even other cities thought the name sounded awkward. So Big Friday died quickly and Black Friday marched on. It wasn't until the 1980s that retailers finally embraced the name and flipped it into something positive. And here's how they spun it. Stores spent most of the year operating in the red, meaning they hadn't turned a profit yet. But the holiday shopping rush started the day after Thanksgiving, and it finally pushed them into the black. And consumers loved this explanation. It made Black Friday sound exciting, optimistic, and financially powerful. Suddenly, the name that once meant disaster or police frustration became a symbol of huge deals and the financial start of the holiday season, or the shopping season, rather. And retailers leaned in hard. Ads, early morning openings, eventually midnight openings, and then online sales. Black Friday became the shopping event of the year. Today, Black Friday isn't just Friday, it's a full week, sometimes an entire month of promotions. We've got doorbusters, Cyber Monday, and even Small Business Saturday. And now, online retailers offering discounts from midnight November onward. It's estimated that consumers spend tens of billions during the extended Black Friday, Cyber Monday period each year. And even though the shopping landscape has changed, with online shopping exploding and in-store crowds shrinking, the name Black Friday is stronger than ever. A term born from panic and police frustration is now a global retail phenomenon. So, the next time you see Black Friday or an ad, or debate whether that 70% off toaster is worth waking up early for, remember the surprising, dramatic history behind the name. From a failed gold scheme to chaotic Philly streets, to a marketing overtaking that changed everything. And Black Friday has quite a journey. Well, it had quite a journey, I guess is what I should say. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thanks for listening. And if you enjoyed it, help me out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and maybe even share it with a friend or two. And hey, whatever you buy this year, may your deals be plentiful and your lines be short. Until next time, stay curious, everyone. All right, take care. Peace.